And I think what the minority leader did there, sir, is a complete misrepresentation of what happened at the executive session. What he reported to the NEC meeting was that there was a very robust discussion about security, which is a fact, but that in the course of expression of members, there was this desire, and many have gone to the effect. There was never a time such expression was done. What we discuss here, which is within our own law, was deliberate, was done with all sense of patriotism in terms of what is happening in our nation. And for him even to go out to report, Mr. Speaker, it's confidential matter. You know the meaning of executive session. He couldn't have gone there to report that one. And Mr. Speaker, I want to say that there is a kind of false platform that I'm seeing, because after that meeting, sir, PDP caucus of those two chambers went and had another discussion, I kind of build up on the security situation. And I think, Mr. Speaker, we need to be serious. I say we need to be serious. I see somebody as Abaribe, who is the leader in the Senate, championing that, yes, there are many flaws. He bailed Kanu Nnamdi. During the NSAS, we knew what happened. He was the one, Kanu was the one who was asking for the head of Tinubu, destroy this, destroy that in this nation. But we have allowed him. You know what happened, you knew what happened to Ndume. Ndume for bailing Mana was taken to prison for not producing. But we allowed this man to go as a opposition person, and that's why they could send everything back to the face. I'm a presiding officer. I wish to be neutral as much as possible. But what is happening, sir, I think there is need for us as a system to change our tactics. It's not about opposition. If you are going to do opposition that is right. Give out factual things and also be part of the solution problem. Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, I think our privilege has been breached. There was completely wrong information, and it's deliberate. And that's why I'm citing the issue of what I've seen the minority leader in the Senate have done, with all of them sitting behind him. Ordinarily, for failing to produce Kanu Nnamdi, he should be in prison, just like Ndume was taken to prison. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. And if you remember, he talked about Senator Ndume as well, and used that as also as an example. I think the point that we need to, honorable colleagues, the point that we need to make and understand, we're all working together to build this nation, and that's why we have this up there. Nation building is a joint task between all of us, amongst all of us, whatever party, whatever tribe, whatever religion. We only have one country. So we should not, in doing that, we should be mindful whilst we play our role as the ruling party, or we play our role as the opposition, we should be focused on the non-disintegration or bringing down the country, and be mindful in our speeches and in our utterances. There's freedom of speech, but freedom of speech also has to be, your freedom to speak has to be measured. I think that's the point that was being made. And the point, the bigger point was that we had an executive session, and that it's traditional in Parliament to have executive sessions. When you have executive sessions, you clear the chambers, you clear the gallery, everybody leaves, microphones, everything is up, because you want to talk to each other as a body. And whatever transpires in the executive session, sometimes we see it on the pages of the papers, and we always wonder, how did this get leaked? How did that get leaked? And I think the point that he was saying was that we shouldn't get carried away because we're in a party caucus and reveal whatever was discussed even without revealing the names of who said what and who didn't say what. It is still a revelation of what transpired, whether behind closed doors or whatever, but it was still in executive session. Otherwise, members will not be able to open up and discuss when they come to executive session. So let's put this matter to rest. Let's, on either side, both sides, ruling party, opposition, let us all work together to move this country forward, and let not partisan politics come between us or have a role in the direction we're going as a country. We have a security summit coming up in a few days. The members comprise of both PDP, Labour, APC, and that's the spirit I think we should carry on. So I think let's just put this baby to rest now. Thank you.